Folksy folks, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. How are you all doing? So we're here today with The Expanse, another episode of The Expanse, episode 10 of season 3. Now you will hear the fan is on. I may actually turn it up a little, to be totally honest here. You may, actually I'll turn it down. I'll keep it on 1, so that way it's not too loud. But you may obviously hear, I mean you should be able to hear that the fan is on. I'm usually someone that like, when it comes to like the video itself, I'm like whatever. But like when it comes to audio, I'm like, oh, it has to be perfect. Because what if people are listening to this on like with headphones on or something? It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. But like, it's getting extremely warm. Like you might not be able to see how much I'm actually sweating, because it's very difficult to tell with my skin complexion if I'm sweating or not. But like, I'm sweating. Just literally put on a new shirt, like a brand new shirt, fresh out the wash, because it was cold. And I was like, it's cold. It's literally freezing. It's not even iron. It's not even dry. Nothing like that. It's just absolutely freezing. I've had this on for like half an hour now, and it's dry. That's how warm it is. Alright, it's a summer. I actually have the window open, which I don't have. The window is open. I never have the window after like 6 p.m. I never have the window open, because in the UK, for anyone that lives in the UK, you open your window after 6 p.m. Say hello to insects. Say hello to flies. Say hello to everything that you could possibly imagine. You'll wake up next morning and suddenly, there is a giant, I don't know, there's a giant something in your room. It's like, whoa, I don't want none of that. So I usually just don't have the windows open past 6 p.m. But it's now middle of the night, and I still have the window open. It's not middle of the night. It's like 10, which is for me either very early or very late. Usually I'm asleep at like 6 p.m. and wake up at like 2 a.m. Or usually actually no, that sounds pretty normal actually for me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, season 3, episode 10 of The Expanse. Yeah, no big recap, just me talking about whatever. People don't like the recaps. I like talking about it. I started this channel originally to talk about things, honestly. That's what it boiled down to. I was like, oh, I just want to talk about things that I enjoy. And people were like, well, you should react to things as well. I was like, that isn't really my plan, but okay, I'll do that. And sort of over time, my channel has kind of just become a reaction channel instead of a discussing channel, which was the original aim of it, just to discuss and talk about things. But hey, things change, time changes, and so must I, so must we, so must all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 10 of The Expanse. Let's hop in. Let's get started. Let's watch next episode of The Expanse.
It is that every time there's some clusterfuck shitstorm situation in the universe, there's James Holden shrugging shoulders saying, how the hell did I end up here?
Under Rocinante.
For this mission. You're the patron saint of lost causes, kid. We're running from it.
He's not wrong. I was saying that like 2 episodes ago. It's always you lot there. Every time there's something going on, it's always you lot there.
Me too. First Methodist.
This guy
It's part of the North American trade zone.
reminds me of
Yeah. Very long way.
oh, what's the guy's name? The YouTuber.
As a precaution, speed will be 12,600 kilometers per hour.
Finance YouTuber.
30% below the limit.
I haven't been sleeping very well since we got the orders to go through this.
What's the guy's name? That has like a Tyrannosaurus head.
As far as I can tell, scripture's quiet.
Graham Stephan.
Excuse me.
He looks like an identical, maybe older version of Graham Stephan.
All indicators are green for ring traffic. All work groups report.
Now what? Everyone's in. Everyone's in.
This is incredible.
We have to get some probes out ASAP.
Can't we just enjoy it for a minute?
I suppose we should.
Enjoy what? You might all die in a second. The nucleus.
Looks
The
similar
nucleus.
to the
Trifecta. The Triforce. Tri-beam. Try something. Try go there.
That's the slingshot. They have any goddamn sense.
And he's shook. He's actually scared. He's like, uh-oh. I made a mistake. I made a mistake coming here. I made a big mistake.
Rocinante, please respond.
What is it to stop him before he does anything down there? And that's what I intend to do.
Good. If anyone, you could trust her. Right? Honestly, if anyone, you could trust her.
Sis, maybe it's interpreting these objects as threats, and
Oh.
that's how it isolates them.
There's no way to know why it's doing anything. Best we can figure out is how. I don't
What
think
if it's
biological models are going to help us understand this.
I'm
alive?
nervous to think that it's alive and watching us. Don't you think?
A little bit, yeah.
That's why it looks like a nucleus.
The XO would like to speak with you on the command deck, ma'am.
That's why it's a nucleus. It's like a cell. Ring. Cell.
Lieutenant.
Planetary body being born or something.
Just fine, ma'am.
This guy is... this guy's... Graham Stephan is going nuts here. I can't look at him now and not be like, is that Graham Stephan? He looks exactly like him.
Needed Nagata here, you let her go.
This isn't a slave ship,
No, it's a warship. The belt's first and only.
and I'm its captain.
Uh-huh. Not you. You guys, look to yourself.
There you are.
Stick to yourself. It feels like there's mutiny going on
We
now.
have a few autonomous farm drones with chemical samplers for soil. We can convert those into probes. The
Okay.
captain must know their ship.
He's gonna take over. I mean, I thought that the second he appeared on the ship, I thought, okay, this guy, he's gonna be doing something.
Your present course so we can bring you aboard in protective custody. You will not be harmed.
No, don't do that.
Then keep moving.
Would you? I mean, I would. Would you? You'll come out later on and like, so it's like an alien head coming out of you or something. I don't know. I mean, I'd go in there because I'm curious, and I know curiosity is one they're gonna get me killed. In a scenario like that, it would get me definitely killed, but still. What are you up to? Older version of Gray and Stefan? What are you up to? I can't unsee it now. I'm actually not gonna post a picture of Gray and Stefan in my video, just so like just so that you won't be able to just so that you won't not be able to unsee it now. Just so it's not on your conscience at all times, basically. Is he gonna? Well,
the proto-molecule fulfillment brought Earth and Mars.
I wasn't sure whether he was scared or part of it. Scared is the answer. Terrified.
Battle group, and they never even knew I was there. And I've seen friends breathe the vacuum and watched my only child burn. So
What's
I
that?
tell you to tread carefully. You would do well to stop and talk.
Okay. Sorry, boss man. Okay. It seemed like he's not after that boss position, which is good. He actually even though his people, his crew. Granted, I could all be speaking way too soon, but even though it seemed like his people / his crew.
Yeah.
I
need you to do something for me later.
having that
what I can do that
fort.
you can't.
He is.
You help me get the system back online.
I thought you were plugged into this place.
It's like a motherboard, CPU.
They're locked, remember? So you can
Look at it.
turn the key.
One favor to ask. One of our crew has passed. I understand you were of the same faith. Would you be willing to say a few words at his service?
Of course, who is it?
Tim and Jordan Emerald.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was cleaning his sidearm and accidentally discharged the weapon.
Accidentally.
Thank you, ma'am.
Accidentally. I mean, I know suicide is like frowned upon.
It's a terrible euphemism, actually. Excuse me.
Yeah. No, nobody's feel. You could I can't even get my thoughts out, and she's already scheming. Just scheming.
Well, a few of them managed to disappear. There were rumors that they were hiding out in the backwaters of the solar system.
You think one of them is here now? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure. Jewel Piermau's daughter, Clarissa. She was disguised as a service tech. I was gonna call security, but I was
The service tech that you mentioned previously.
a little. Look, our fathers are cut from the same cloth. If she's on the run because of him, I don't want to be responsible for making it worse.
Yeah, you're welcome. You got atmosphere too.
Why is it 1G there?
Yeah, show some respect.
0.8.
I'll pass.
Okay. Is it that okay? Yeah, it's exactly okay. It's yeah. It's. I thought Julie was about to like pop out or something. That's what I thought would happen.
To do. Complete that circuit.
It's good to see you, Miller.
And here goes the Marine marching forward. I knew it.
Holden, stay where you are.
You stay where you are. Get the hell out of here, Bobby. I don't want you to get hurt.
Listen to me. We just want to talk to you.
I didn't blow up the Sun Moon.
I never believed you did.
Do not take another step,
Holden,
or we will shoot.
He's gonna like reach for it.
Doesn't want to hurt us.
Barrier. Well. Well.
Grenade!
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes.
Now or never, Holden. Finish it.
I think after seeing that, I would definitely not finish it. What is going? The ring, the formation of the. You can see into the part. Everything it's. Is he gonna like go millions of billions of trillions of? How long did it say? 10 billion years ago into the past. I'm like. Is that like a formation of a bird? The evolution of how bird came about. The ring. A roof. He seems like different galaxies. Wait, is he being teleported into a so? Huh? Okay, now. He's seen some shit. We've seen some shit. What? Huh? See, these last 3 episodes, I've been speculating a lot. I'll be honest, I've been speculating a lot with like massive uncertainty. But I think what happened there is that basically, since the formation of the proto-molecule, if you want to call it, you know, the ring proto-molecule, I don't know what you would call it. Since the formation of that, right, so the core, since the formation of the core of the ring, right, where they're at, he's been able to go back in time and see everything that's unfolded. It's why we saw, obviously, you know, it being, the ring being formed, and it going back onto, I think it was Venus, you know, leaving off as a pod and whatnot, and like everything before that as well. Right? And like it goes back in time, which why we see like all these stars, constellations, the sun. But that would imply that the sun, well, it wasn't a red dwarf, but it was a blue plasma star. Was the sun originally blue and then it turned red? I'm not actually certain there. I'm fairly certain he went back in time. Like 95% certain. But then he has that one image where like little holes in, and it almost seemed like wormholes. Like those are like travel gates, basically. Like, oh, you want to go to this galaxy? You know, just hop right in. Just hop right in, and it will take you somewhere. It will take you to that place. I think. But at the end, he took his hand out, and obviously that thing came up, you know, came alive for a few seconds. There is no way out for Holden. One of the Marine Corps just died. There is no way out for him now. Now that, unless that like the protective shield is still there and the protective thing is still there, there won't be an out for Holden. They just murdered someone and like had his DNA integrated into, let's call it, the ship. The ship. So, even though Gunny is like, even though he's like, you know, friends with Gunny, that's not gonna save him. That is not gonna save him. There is nothing here that could save him now that he's not connected anymore. I went into this episode, right, with a lot of questions. I ended this episode with even more questions. I'm going to go head into the next episode with a lot of questions. And I'm probably going to end the next episode with even more questions. I don't know. That part I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what's happening next. What I do know is Mr. Mouse, Julie's sister, has been found out. She was in the middle of killing. To be fair, in the middle of killing. I do like Anna's role this half of the season a lot. I enjoyed her in the previous one as well, obviously just because of her relationship with like some of the characters that we knew in the past. But now this role, she really stands out on her own, and she stands out in what is her occupation. Obviously, her being a, I was gonna say pasta, like, you know, baked pasta. No, but she really stands out in her role as like a religious leader. You know, recognizing that she's failed in her task in this episode, but then still giving a great speech on behalf of the person. I thought that was very well acted, very well done, and honestly, it's a very difficult thing to act, like being on the edge. It's easy to like act going over the edge, or it's easier, you know, just acting normal. But like just being on that edge between like cracking and being on the edge where like you're trying to remain professional, it's very, very difficult to act. So I really, really thought that it was well acted by the actress. Amos and Alex, I mean, they basically had like 2 minutes in the episode. like 2 minutes in the episode. I mean, Alex's thing is justified, absolutely justified, of course. Again, if I was in that situation, curiosity is going to get me killed, which is why I'm so surprised, and which is why I respect the Martian Corps so much, because the Martian Corps, they went in there not with curiosity, but rather with a mission. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would go in there through curiosity. You know, you're still, the end result is still like you're heading in there, but like the motivation is different. Like, I could never do something like that out of duty. I would do something like that out of curiosity though. Like, it's the same reason why like I would do skydiving and everything, because I want to see how it feels. And maybe if we ever, and we likely never will on this channel, like maybe if like we ever hit like 1 million, that's a bit, that's way too much. Let's say 100k subs. If we ever hit that, I'll do like a sky jumping, parachute jumping video. Going to be obviously quite difficult and I'll have to think of something of a way to actually record that, but that would be quite interesting. Or maybe like jump off like a mountain or something with like a parachute or something, you know, this kind of thing. Or bungee jumping, I don't know. Always things that I wanted to do in my life, but just have never really got. There's a lot of things that I've always wanted to do, but just never gotten around to. It's like climbing a mountain as well. Well, that kind of goes back to my topic. Like, curiosity will definitely get me killed. Curiosity probably will get me killed. Which, you know, one of my favorite characters of all time, Sherlock Holmes, my hero growing up as a child. You know, he was curious to a fault. Almost let curiosity get him killed multiple times. I know he's a fictional character, but still, the point still stands. You know, I kind of looked at that and was like, ooh, my role model. Hey. So I feel like that's gonna happen to me one day. But if it happens, it happens. You know, at least I did. So at least I was curious. They should write that on my gravestone. At least he was curious. But hey, I enjoyed this. I mean, I don't need to say that though, because I feel like, honestly, has there been a bad Expanse episode? Not really. Has there been a bad Expanse moment? Not really. I thought this show has just been consistently great, and obviously it's getting better and better. Although I think some aspects of season 2 I really enjoyed more than some aspects of season 3, but like, if I had to like give it a ranking, it would go a clear progression upwards. But I still feel like there are some moments in like season 2 that just peaked for a second and then it went back to like its normal curve basically. But there's a lot of moments in season 3 that I enjoyed as well. These last 3 episodes, I think the mystery aspect is what I'm really enjoying so much. Like trying to figure out what is going on here. Like you probably can tell, right? That my favorite aspect is always like what is going on here? What's happening? And obviously the characters. Which is why I was so happy. Or so excited seeing all the characters enter the ring, because now we have all of them in here and now we can see what's gonna happen to all of them basically. So yeah, that's just my thoughts though, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you all think. I will be seeing you all in the next one, everybody. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.